Hey guys, welcome back to Phoenix Wright. Blah blah blah. Anyway, I had to cut it off in the detention, the defendant's lobby because I ran to the time limit. Anyway, hey, it's 15 minutes. 15. Everything depends on Larry now. Oh sure, if I just pressed A once, I would have been able to continue in the trial. Whatever. Anyway, December 27th, 10:35 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 3. Ah, well, whatever. Anyway, court is now back in session. Witness, please testify to the court about everything that you saw on the night of the December 24th. Right, leave it to me. Please, Larry, don't mess this one up. I hate to admit it, but you're our last chance. Gee, that's nice. Karma didn't even have time to prep his witness. I just hope Edgeworth is right about this being our big break. Alright, witness testimony. The night of the murder. How many... Oh, well, I don't care. That night, I was out in a boat on the lake. I was looking for something, and you found it. So I quietly slipped the boat back into the rental shop dock. Then, just as I was thinking about going home, I heard this bang. I looked out over the lake, but I didn't notice the boat. So after I heard that single gunshot, I went home. Okay. That was an unusually vague testimony even for this court. In any matter, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. What's wrong, Nick? It's Larry. I have no idea what he's going to say if I press him. I'm a little scared. Well, we've come this far. There's no way to go but forward, Nick. Yeah. Whatever. Okay. That night I was out on the boat in the lake. Let's see here. I was looking for something and I found it. We already know what he was looking for, so we don't really care. So I quietly slipped the boat back. Okay. How about this? Around what time was that? Well, let's see. I figure it was out searching out for about an hour. I guess it was around 12. Yeah. You're not sure? Hey, don't give me that face. I'm not some sort of human sundial, okay? People use watches these days, Larry. Let's see. Then, just as I was thinking about going home, I heard it bang. Alright. Where did the sound come from? Oh, we already know it. Yeah, well, I wasn't too sure about that. I looked around, Did you look at the lake? Yeah, I looked. Oh, okay. I looked out over the lake, and I didn't notice the boat. Okay. Wasn't there a boat out on the lake? Order! Order! Well, Mr. Butz! Whoa! Everybody just calm down, okay? I mean, it was real foggy that night. I'm not sure whether there was a boat out there or not. Oh, okay. No problem. That's just the most important part of this case. Whatever. So after I heard that single gunshot, I went home. Okay. So you only heard one bang, correct? Yeah. Huh. Well, Nick? It was a pretty wishy-washy testimony, wasn't it? I guess I should just start working on the contradictions. Sorry. I wish I could be more helpful. I wish I could call my sister. Alright, well, let's see here. Out on the lake. Well, wait a minute here. Let's see. One bang. Okay. Okay, after I heard that single gunshot, I went home. Lana's deposition. I heard two sounds like gunshots.
Objection!
Epic finger point. Well, wait a sec, Larry. What? You only heard one bang? You're sure? Yeah, that's what I said. But Miss Lotta Hart testified yesterday that she heard two bangs. And the old man just now said the same thing. They both heard two gunshots that night. Huh? Were you even listening? Were you paying attention at all to what they epic finger pointed? Yo, Nick, please. Huh? Something's been bothering me. I'm a witness, see? I'm like a customer here. So you gotta treat me nice and stuff, okay? Wow. Idiot. Mr. Butz. What? You only heard one gunshot. Are you sure? Well, to tell you the truth, I'm not sure. Huh? Not sure? How can you not be sure? Yeah, well, I, might have missed the other gunshot. I was, listening to something else. Something else? My radio, dude, on my headphones. What? Radio? Those don't exist in 5 years from now. They've been outlawed. Okay. Order, and stop that booing. I didn't think my joke was that bad. Jeez. Okay, Mr. Butz. You were listening to a radio on earphone. No, it's headphones. Yeah, so what? Is that a crime? I listen to my radio. Everyone listens to the radio. What's the big deal? I don't listen to the radio. I listen to music on my computer, but whatever. Mr. Von Karma, your opinion? Waste of time. I do not accept this witness nor his shoddy testimony. Well, Mr. Wright, should he continue the testimony? Of course. Of course, Your Honor. Please allow the witness to continue his testimony. Bah! Nothing is more pitiful than a lawyer who doesn't know when he's lost. Very well, Mr. Butz. Please give us your testimony and be sure to include the details like your radio! Right, leave it to me. Alright. I wouldn't if there were any other way out of this, believe me. Alright. Okay, yeah, new cross-examination. Okay. It's lonely being alone on Christmas Eve. That's why I was listening to All Request Show on the radio, see? I was listening to it like real booming loud like, but I'm sure I heard that gunshot. I remember exactly what the DJ was saying when he heard it, too. I love that face he makes when he's like thinking, you're listening to a radio at a high volume? That is outlawed, just like radios themselves. Whatever. Yeah, what's the big problem? Can't a man listen to his radio in peace? Isn't this a free country? I truly believe Larry has no idea what the problem here is. Judge, can you believe a word this witness says? What he heard was probably nothing more than a drum beat from the radio. True enough. It is difficult to believe this testimony. Objection! Wait, Your Honor. The witness said he remembers exactly what the DJ said when he heard his gunshot. Excuse me? DJ? Oh, gosh. No. Don't go there. An announcer. The guy who says things on the radio, you idiot. Anyway, what this means is when he heard the sound, no music was playing. The DJ only talks between songs, so he could have heard the gunshot from the lake. I'd like to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Very well, Mr. Wright. I can't believe I'm continuing this charade. Sure, charade. Alright, whatever. Anyway. Okay, let's do this. On Christmas Eve, that's why I was listening to an all-request show on the radio, see? I was listening to it real booming loud, like. But I'm sure I heard what... Okay. I want to know what the... Okay. What did you say? What did he say? Okay. What did he say? Objection! Mr. Wright! No, wait, no. Mr. Wright! Please cease these pointless questions! What possible good can know from knowing what the DJ radio says to us? Indeed, Mr. Von Karma has a point. I'll allow the question only if you see some reason why we should care. We should care. We don't care! Huh, we should care. We should care, Your Honor. Of course we should. Why? Well, how do you know if we don't ask? Fine, very well. Mr. Butz, please testify to the court. Well, what was the radio announcer saying when you heard the gunshot? Just when she said, hey, it's almost Christmas, I heard the gunshot. Wait a minute. Oh, let's press this first, just to be safe. Okay, hold it. Are you sure? Just making sure. Alright, of course I am. She had this real sexy voice. Maybe Von Karma was right. I'm not sure how that helped us at all. This is the most ludicrous testimony I've ever heard. But there is one gleaming ray of hope in there. I've got to press it until we get to the bottom of what happened. Okay. Alright, well, okay. Now, let's try this. Oh, wait. Okay. That doesn't say anything. Alright. Okay, just after midnight. That would mean that it is Christmas. And hey, it's almost Christmas. And he heard a gunshot. She heard a gunshot after midnight, and he heard a gunshot before midnight. Objection! Bam! Larry, are you absolutely sure what you're saying is correct? Huh? What's with that face? You look scary, dude. Hey, if you're trying to scare me, you better know I don't scare that easily. Is something the matter, Mr. Wright? Your Honor, did you hear what the witness just said? The DJ said, "Hey, it's almost Christmas," when he heard the gunshot. Indeed, and almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas. Do you realize what this means? When he heard the gunshot, it was still Christmas Eve! That would seem to be the case, yes. But that contradicts the two testimonies we've heard so far, Your Honor. Both Miss Hart and the old man said it was after midnight when they heard the shots. In other words, when they heard the gunshots, it was already Christmas. This is a clear contradiction, Your Honor. Clear anime face. Whatever. Smack, smack, smack. Order, order! What does this mean? The two prior witnesses heard gunshots after midnight. However, this witness says he heard a gunshot before midnight. Judge, the answer is simple. The current witness is plainly mistaken. No, he's not. Just look at him! Suspicious! What? How dare you call him suspicious? Huh? Well, Mr. Wright? What do you think about Mr. Butz's claim that he heard a gunshot before midnight? Larry's right, of course. Larry's not mistaken, Your Honor. He heard that gunshot before midnight. Well, duh. Intriguing! I'm assuming you have evidence for this wild claim. Show me evidence there was a gunshot before midnight. Okay, let's see here. A red map. The second lake photo? 11:50 p.m. Taken automatically at the sound of a loud shot. Take that! Suck it. Look at this photograph. It's very interesting. It's decisive evidence. Oh, dang it. This was taken by our witness yesterday, Miss Lana Hart, with her automatic camera. The timestamp on the... Okay, okay, the timestamp on the photo reads December 24th, 11:50 p.m. Oh, yeah? But there's nothing on the lake in this picture. Your Honor, the real issue here is not why nothing is shown in this photograph. It is why this photograph exists at all. What do you mean? Your Honor, this photograph was taken by an automatic camera. That camera was set to go off in response to loud noises. Aha! Correct. There was a loud noise on the lake at 11:50 p.m. That is why this photograph was taken. In other words, when Larry heard that gunshot, it was most definitely Christmas Eve. Indeed, it would seem that is the case. Then, where does that leave us? Miss Hart testified that she heard the gunshots after midnight. Are you claiming she was mistaken? Not at all, Your Honor. It is a fact that the camera also triggered 15 minutes after midnight. Your Honor, that night there were two sets of gunshots with a 25-minute pause between them. Smack, smack, smack. Why would this be? Objection! Don't be fooled, Judge! That camera was set to respond to loud noises. Yes? There is no proof that the loud noise at 11:50 was a gunshot. Why, the witness could have sneezed, triggering the camera. Hey, my nose was clear that night, man. Clear. Well, Mr. Wright, there's no turning back now. Can you prove that the loud noise at 11:50 p.m. was indeed a gunshot? Please show the court evidence if you have any. We won't be presenting evidence in the next part because we're out of time. See you guys then.